the world. Funkiest cartoon, we back the right flavor. We're going deep like an engraver. Sit back and relax and enjoy the two. The family, the homies, and the whole crew. Be free like a bird and just fly as we take you on a magic carpet ride. So magical and mystical and so irresistible. Fellas like I'm calm, cool and collected. Well known, hey, and very well respected. Always on call for Jamal. Summer, spring, winter, and the fall. Yes, sure. Through all types of weather, they stay together like birds of a feather and tight like leather. So when you wake up in the morning at the crack of dawn, or when you get out of bed and you stretch and yawn, if you're down in the dumps and you need a smile, it's the funky cartoon, leave them dancing in the aisle.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Izzy's Retro TV Reviews. And I just want to thank everybody for the love that the debut episode got. That's what the debut episode that focused on Nick Arcade. If you haven't checked that out, I will put a link in the description at the end of the video so you guys can go back and check out the very first episode of the show, of this series, I should say. But for today, today's episode, we're just going to get into another one of my favorite another cartoon favorite of mine growing up, and that is, maybe you guys have heard of it, maybe you haven't, but we're going to be talking about Sea Bear and Jamal. So this show lasted from 1996 to 1997. It was a very, very short run, and this was on Fox Kids. And it had a really, really like not star-studded cast, but a really, really cool cast. I mean, you had Arthur Reggie, who played Jamal, and he later went on. He was on Martin for a few episodes, and then he went on to do another kids television show, My Brother and Me, which I will be covering in a later episode. For this series. And then you also had Kim Fields. She was on Living Single at the time that she was. I think this was before she did Living Single, but she later appeared on Living Single. She had a part in this, and then what I didn't know was you had Arius Spears was on this show. He played several roles. He played the little kid, one of Jamal's friends, wearing the dashiki, and then he also played the real fat kid that always ate everybody's food in the crew. What do you call it? Man, Arius Spears is one talented dude. You may know him he's a comedian, but you also may know him from Mad TV. And also, who else was in there? Oh, Tone Loc, rapper Tone Loc, the guy, the rapper known for the single "Bust a Move" in the early '90s. He played Jamal. No, Sea Bear. I'm sorry, Sea Bear. Man, what a cool little show this was, man. I remember, like, as a 9-year-old kid, just waking up and watching this on Saturday mornings before I went to day camp on the Fox Kids lineup with my French toast in hand that my mom made, and just sitting in front of the TV watching Sea Bear and Jamal. Obviously later on in the day you had X-Men and Power Rangers and all that good stuff, but I would miss it because I would be at day camp. But luckily you catch it on the weekdays after I do homework. But anyway, man, what a cool show it was. Sea Bear and Jamal it revolved around a little kid named Jamal who had who was being raised by his single dad after his mother passed away. They don't really tell you how she passed away. They just like it's presumed that she passed away before the events of the series. So it, it's relatable. And then obviously him being a 9-year-old child. Like he needed to, and he's kind of a shy kid, so he kind of needed a companion or an imaginary friend to kind of guide him through that tough time in your life. 9-year-olds are at that point where they're they're trying to like find themselves, and they're growing up and going through a little bit of going through hardship, whatever it may be. In this case, it's just being raised by a single dad, and but he's got his family. He's got his dog, and he's got his Jamal's got his dog. He's got his cool aunt that's always pushing him to do good and bring out the best in him. And then you got his no, he's not his aunt. I'm sorry. His grandma that's doing all that, and then his grandpa who never leaves his recliner. That's always in front of the television. Anyway, and then of course his dad, who's kind of hard on him and wants him to get rid of Sea Bear, but Jamal does not want to do that, and they go on a really bunch of crazy adventures together, and it's just a really really cool show. I so many vivid memories of watching Sea Bear and Jamal growing up, and man, I miss it. I wish it would have had a longer run, as a lot of the other animated TV shows in the '90s did. But hey, it was great while it lasted, and like I said, I have very very fond memories of it. And that song and the theme song was pretty cool, performed by Tone Loc. It's kind of catchy. So you probably heard it at the end of this video before you heard my voice at the beginning of the video, I should say. Sorry, but yeah, really cool. If you can go, I believe they have it on. It's out there. Try to find it on YouTube. I think there's a bunch of episodes on YouTube. Maybe not the whole series, but a bunch of episodes. And then maybe they have the season on DVD somewhere floating out there. The seasons flown out on DVD somewhere. I think there was 3 seasons, but yeah. So check it out, and check it out any way you can. But anyway, that is gonna do it for this episode of Izzy's Retro TV Reviews. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I, of course, will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.